So we're here at the production facility in Ubud, and Wayne's going to take us around and show us what it looks like.
And this is the original Balinese family that we have been working with since the beginning to hand make all the royal codes. And it's the first time we've ever actually shared the details of the space. So excited to show you.
So here is the building for the royal food production. So this is the secret area for only royal food.
Secret area, I like that. Okay, let's check it out. Let's go.
That's perfect. We'll follow you.
Yeah, we'll follow you.
You lead the way.
You first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is where we keep a lot of our patterns. And as he said, this is a lot of the behind the scenes most people don't see. But this is where we keep the fabric. It's all hand cut, one at a time. And believe it or not, this is how we create each piece, is we take these patterns, lay them over the fabric, cut them, and then the sewing is over there. What's actually really special is that there's a lot of aspects of this business that are very ma and pa. He's literally looking at this paper, which is printed, to basically get a checklist as to what to create. Here's our different fabrics. And this is what we were able to support and co-create and invest in, to have an organized place where we could have many seamstresses come and hand sew everything. Before, it was mostly just you and Komong and maybe 2 other people in a really small space. Yeah. But we wanted to be able to create a bigger space for more fabric. And so we want to show you this to also thank you for your orders and all of your support, because it not only helps Royal Codes continue to expand and support more women around the world, but help the locals continue to have work. And it helped us build this for them. Hello!
Hi guys. Hi. Apa kabar? Sudah lama tidak jumpa. Sehat? That's good, that's good. You too sehat? Sehat?
Nama saya Hati. I don't know siapa namamu?
Mat.
Mat.
Sudah lama tidak jumpa.
Good to meet you, Mat.
Apa kabar?
Bye.
Baik. Good to see you. Same crew.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
good.
this is actually really special to show you behind the scenes. Some of you all ask about like our prices, and I know sometimes things are wrapped into fast fashion prices, but what he's doing right now is hand cutting Juno pants. Before, there's different processes in which things are cut and then sewn, and then cut and then sewn again. And so, here you go. It's a little secret. Dun, dun. Perfect. You can see there's a lot of attention to detail, a lot of love put into every single piece, just like this. And actually, he's cutting the bottoms because we offer regular length, petite, and tall, and so that's what he's doing. And then we go back into another process of sewing hems after that stage is completed. This is Mat, right? You can say hi. Thank you so much. Right now, looks like she's sewing serpent tops in forest jade, which you can see with such a beautiful, intricate, and also slow process to everything that's made. And one of the things that I firmly believe in to support the world is veering away from more waste and fast fashion and supporting, you know, things that are handmade, and there's a lot of love and attention to detail put in. And I tell you, I can always feel the difference with the way things feel on my body. There was a time when we had looked into working with like more of a bigger factory because it's cheaper and it's faster, and I just didn't like the way the clothes felt. And so I'm always going to stick to the values, which is quality is very important, the heart is very important, and of course the way things feel.
Oh, every 2 weeks?
Every time we change colors, all of the threads need to be changed, and different machines actually do different things for different types of thread needs, and also different types of edging, different types of folds. And this is cool. I actually don't know what's in here, but this is cherry stone. What item is this?
What does he make?
I guess we'll see. Look at this, look how special. These are hand bundles of pieces, and there's all of these different processes, because it is slow fashion, that are intricately and really intentionally made to make the pieces. I kind of want to watch what this is. I don't know what pieces this is. Oh, this is it's a Juno pant.
Mustard?
Okay, so this is a Juno pant, which is the high waist and the side slit. And like I said, we're seeing the different processes through the assembly line, that one person is doing one thing and then slowly sending off to another person, they're doing another thing. So he's actually sewing on the tags right now by hand, because it's all this beautiful, intricate process.
Still.
Let's see what he's working on over here. Let's see if I can guess it.
Lucu, yeah.
I'm actually not even sure what piece this is, because he's working on such a beginning stage of the hand cut fabric, but it looks like a waistband. Let me see. Okay, so it's the beginning stages of the Juno pant. Okay, this is actually really neat. Some of the machines, they sew and they cut at the same time. It's totally trippy, but that's what he's doing. He's working on the waistband part of those pants. Here, come check it out. Look how neat this is. So it's sewing and cutting at the same time. Yep, that's the waistband. And sometimes you all go, why are you out of the stock? I want the things now. And occasionally it does take us a little bit of time to get the pieces done, because of this heartfelt and also slow fashion practice. And it's also why things at times cost us more. We do our best to keep all the prices just as affordable as possible, but we also have a lot of people that we're supporting to make this happen. And I'm actually really excited to show you all of the processes here. Okay, Wyan, so what is she working on over here?
So now this is the woman working on the serpent top.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So now she still did up the string for the put on the serpent.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
This is the back string.
The back strap.
Yeah. And sometimes when you see a piece, it's easy to not know the processes that are put in, but this is one of the stages to make this.
Yeah.
Is it so you sew it together first, right?
After that, put the together on the clothes. Yeah.
Wow.
But the string is not finishing here. The first starting is there. Yeah.
And what's also neat is that for every single size that we have, all of the strings are different lengths. So yeah, there's a lot of intricate details for all of the size grading that one might not see, unless you see this. And then what happens next after this? So this is, oh, I see. Okay, cool. Explain.
Yeah.
So this is the different processes go.
Yeah, so now it's still not the string, so that will be did later, yeah, for the strap.
Yep. Cool, and this is for size small. These are all the same size, right?
Yeah.
So look here, she just has a small batch of the size small. And making, oh, this is neat, they're all together. Making the strings go back here. Yep. And that's hand sewed after that. This is sewn on here and added. We'll just watch. actually not
Yes.
seen
Sometimes,
the process like that, it makes me feel emotional. I feel like this is so important, and I'm like,
Looks good in here too. Oh, I think it's cool to like.
what?
Yeah. Say it.
Yeah, I'm like feeling, I'm surprised by how much emotion I feel right now, because sometimes when you're in the build of any kind of business, you're like, make it faster, do it quicker, be more efficient, but I'm just literally seeing just the level of how many times things are cut, how many different times things are sewn, and how much heart that, I mean, these are real people with families and brothers and sisters that are making all these pieces, and there's just so much energy that is put into everything. It's not like I try to forget the processes. Occasionally it's good to remember the level of which, how much time each piece takes to create. So many times things are cut to be perfected. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
We've come so far. This is the guy. This is the guy that helped make World Codes happen. It was just you and I at the beginning. Me coming up with ideas. Son was bringing my ukulele and just like, hey, what about making this piece? And it started with the Empress pants, actually.
And
Yeah.
poncho.
And it's so amazing. It's so amazing to see how far we've come from the beginning, you know?
Yeah.
Always building,
Building.
more production, you know, more sales, but there's the heart of the process is still there, and I'm just so grateful for, we have so much more help now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have you ever sat here and watched the servant top be made, like piece by piece?
Not like this in a while. I realized that like I am having a little bit of an emotional experience because it feels humbling, because being the face of the brand and this new thing, and like sometimes it feels like I need to put on a bit of a show, like to sell things, like, and take the beautiful photos and build the website, and there's so many things that are unseen that we do, and I came here to take photos so that I could show so many of you all what goes into these pieces, especially because we really want our practices to be good for the world, be good for the environment, be good for sustainability, and also keeping the heart and tradition as to how clothes are made, as more and more bigger industries of fashion just rip through clothes and are using fancy machines that do it like robotically. And it's just such a special feeling for me to remember that each one of us do our part to make each one of these pieces. But you know, slow fashion, World Codes is more expensive because it costs us more, and the energy that we invest into every single piece is so intricate and so special. And I think sometimes when I'm behind the computer or on the cell phone and on social media building, I forget the feeling that I have right now, which is just this deep gratitude as to every special Indonesian's gift that they contribute to help make this even possible. And the serpent top goes through so many different processes. It's not just one machine cutting it and another machine sewing it. It's like there's processes of cutting and sewing and cutting and sewing. And what she's doing right now is, after already cutting the pieces many times, cutting them again by hand. Because we want to do our best to keep everything tidy and organized and clean. But also, one of the things I do actually love about the pieces is you can see the small imperfections as to real beautiful people putting their hearts and their energy into the pieces.
I think this last the process for the cleaning.
This is the last process for cleaning?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So each of these pieces is hand cut, hand sewn in different processes. And this is the top that I'm wearing right now. You can turn it around. And what's beautiful is you can see, you can see the heart and the human put into all these things. And this is what she's gonna continue to this is what she's gonna continue to cut, to clean it up, to make it more tidy, but this is the final step of the serpent top. Even here you can see. She'll cut this off. She'll make it clean. And I personally love that I can see those slight human imperfections. It makes it more wholesome. Working on right now.
So this will put the label.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's the last.
And he was working on this machine to put the waistband, right?
Waistband, yeah.
Waistband, and now the tags, right?
Tag in.
All the tags are actually sewed on one at a time separately. And this is a Freya pant. So then, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Freya pant. And then one of the next processes is cleaning these pieces up and then putting the edging on next. This is actually really neat to see. I wonder if y'all know what this is. This is actually the pant that I'm wearing right now. And anytime these are made, oh, this is so cool. Okay, watch this. The first step in this process is using this machine, and originally it was all just hand cut with scissors, but this is still hand cut, but this actually helps the efficiency of the process, and then all of the hand cutting is with scissors over there.
Call this headbands.
I'm pretty sure this is a Freya pant, because what you can tell is this is the seam right here. What's really neat to see here is that these are the small batches of color. So this is carnelian. These are carnelian Freya pants, and all the same size. And like I said, this is super behind the scenes, secret details that most fashion brands will never share. But I'm here to share transparency and what has been put into these pieces. And then right here, I think this is midnight blue, and there's just a few here. And then we have white, and then sandy pearl. Wow.
Yeah. Cut the Freya.
For example, how it starts is the fabric is laid out, and then we put patterns on, and then it's drawn over by hand, and then it's cut with this machine. And then that's the first step, and then it goes into other stages of the process, which is really neat. Yeah, this right here is the Bella pant. Amazing. This is beautiful, Wyan. Thank you so much for sharing. Hi! How are you doing?
How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, look good. Long time. Hi, namaste, Ryan.
So this is the other unique detail of this process, which is our quality control. This is where we do our very best to make sure the length is right, the seams are right, the tags are right, all those things. Do our best to cross-check human errors, even though they still happen because we're all here doing our best as humans. But this is a really important part of the process. She's checking the ISIS skirts right now. That's the Nefertiti skirt. Amazing. This is partly where we just organize our pieces before they get packed and shipped out around the world. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate all of your contributions, investing in yourself and roll codes, and also investing in this beautiful process to hand make everything one at a time. And thank you again for being around from the beginning.
Processing for the sewing all the royal coat clothing.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.